We are doing volume of a cylinder. They're asking what is the volume in cubic centimeters of a cylinder with a height of 11 centimeters, a base radius of 9 centimeters, and then they want us to round to the nearest tenths place. They're giving us the units already. We have cubic centimeters already labeled in our answer, so all we have to do is calculate it and then round. We should always start off with the formula. So volume of a cylinder, and I just have that volume of little c, or let's say cy. Volume of a cylinder is pi r squared, which is the base of a cylinder. That's the area of a circle. We've been practicing that, and then times the height. And what that does is it just kind of fills in the object. So let's practice doing some drawings of cylinders here. It's supposed to be an oval. I'm not happy with how that's looking already. So let's go ahead and cylinder, harder on this. So draw an oval. There we go, that's better. On the sides, they go straight down. And then we try to have the same kind of curve. And then I like doing what the back side of it would kind of look like. There we go. Now, so what this does is it allows us to kind of label things a little bit better. So we have a height of 11 centimeters. We have a radius, so from the center out, that radius is 9 centimeters. Now remember, when we plug things into our formula here, we would leave off the units usually so we don't have that extra calculation of worrying about them. So let's just go ahead and plug everything in. So volume is equal to pi, radius is 9 squared, and then the height is 11. So order of operations, we would do the exponent first. 81 times 11. And then usually we multiply from left to right. But in this case, since we have a pi here, I like leaving that rounding of the pi till the end. And notice they did not say to approximate it. So we need to use actual pi to do this calculation. Do not use 3.14. They did not say use that approximation. So this now is equal to 81 times 11. I'll go ahead and use my calculator. 81 times 11 to 891. So this is pi times 891. And then pi times 891. So times pi. Let's see, where's my pi at? There it is. Decimal. So I get 2799.159 ... Remember, you always want to use this is an equal sign, so that is exactly what it is. It goes on forever with that ellipses. And then we want to round to the tenths place. Tenths place is the first spot after the decimal. We look at the next number. Since that's 5 or greater, we round that number up. So this is now approximately, there's the showing that we've rounded, 2799.2. Let's see how we did. Volume, 2799.2. And we got it. Okay. So the key to kind of doing it is make sure you write the formula out. I would encourage you to draw the shape as we're doing these. This is geometry class, so practice drawing those shapes and labeling it. That'll just make everything make more sense as we do it. Space on the inside. All right, let's go ahead and look at the other problem type, which is if they give you a diameter. And let's erase our work. So this would be pen, clear screen. All right. Next one. All right. A cylinder has a base diameter of 12 inches. Height is 17 inches. What is its volume in cubic inches in the nearest tenths place? Once again, they're taking care of the unit, so we don't have to worry about it. What do we start off with? The formula. Volume is equal to what? Pi r squared. And remind yourself that's the area of a circle. And then we're filling up that height with the area of the circle, and that would give us our volume, or the space on the inside. All right, so practicing drawing. And try to have that same type of curve. All right, and then now they're giving us a diameter of 12. So from one side of the circle to the other, and it has to go through the center. So that's the diameter. And that diameter was 12 inches. I like having my labels on this as I draw it, and I'll just leave them off when I do the calculations. And then the height of this object or cylinder, the height was 17 inches. All right, so notice that in our formula uses r. So we need to change the diameter to be a radius. And I really encourage you to draw these, especially when we're kind of converting. Hopefully you can remember diameter is twice a radius, or a radius is half of a diameter. A radius is equal to 1/2 of whatever the diameter is. So I plug in that 12. Radius is 1/2 of 12. Half of 12 is 6. So there's our radius. Radius is 6. Now we're just plugging everything in. Radius is 6. Height is 17. Right? And then if you wanted to, as I'm thinking right here, since we have a couple circles we can deal with, I can also call that my radius and label that as 6. So you're doing a little bit less in your mind so you can see it. All right, plugging things in. Equals pi. We'll keep that till the end. Radius is 6. I like how I have everything labeled here. We're going to square that first, then times by 17. All right, then exponents come first. 6 times 6 is 36. We're going to multiply that by 17. And 36 times 17 is equal to 612. This is pi times 612. This would be the exact answer in terms of pi. Then I'll go ahead and multiply what pi is on my calculator. 612 times pi is equal to 1922.654 ... That is the exact answer. Then we're going to go ahead and approximate it at this stage. So now it's being approximated. We're rounding to the tenths place. I look at the next number, 5 or bigger. It goes up. 1922.7. All right, let's go ahead and plug it in. 1922.7. And we got it. It's always nice to kind of compare how they did it, and there's nothing that's different. So the key is, though, make sure you're using the formula. It's in terms of radius, so we have to convert the diameter into radius.